primer on. Time for some wet sanding. Alright, you guys, here's where the story gets a little sad. I have no idea if you'll be able to see this, but my finish checked in a lot of areas. If you don't know what that means, it basically means it has a bunch of very small cracks in it. Unfortunately, that sort of means game over. However, we're not going to stop. This is after the body has been sanded, of course, with 1000 grit because I was a chicken shit and didn't want to go with anything more coarse than that. I'm pretty sure that the checking was caused by, essentially what I did was pick this guitar up, run it outside to my garage, paint it, and bring it back in to dry. So that cold temperature caused finish checking, and that's a huge bummer. But I think I'm just going to continue on and see how it turns out. And the nice thing is, since I did this in lacquer, if I hate it, well, once it gets warmer out, I can scuff it back up and paint it again when the temperature is more proper for painting guitars. Hurt myself only with my lack of patience. But anyway, I'm going to move forward. We're going to keep sanding. We're going to polish. We're going to learn some shit, if nothing else. All right, so this is after 1500 and 2000 grit. Pretty happy. Most of the checking isn't on the top. Most of it is really along the sides and on the back of the neck. So the checking's not too terrible. And yeah, I'm learning to live with it. Besides, you know, some people pay a lot of money to have their shit look like that. Alright, so this is after the first round of polishing. You can see we're starting to get some reflection. I am not gonna lie to you guys, the more I see that finish checking, the more I get livid. And I know it's my fault. It's my own dumb fault. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna keep going, get this sucker as shiny as I can. If the guitar comes together good and plays good, then yeah, in the summer I'll probably go through the trouble of refinishing. If not, nothing but lessons learned. Just got done doing a fret job. Oh, did I mention the pickups are in the guitar now? And the bridge is on it, and the knobs are on, and the switch is on. And at this point, she is almost done. Tomorrow, the tuners should be here. The truss rod cover is on back order. So once I have the tuners, I can string this thing up. The wiring is all done. The ferrules are in. The control cavity cover is around here somewhere. Where, I don't know, but it's around here somewhere. That's got to be polished up, so that's probably the next thing I'm going to do tonight as I'm done with these frets. I keep oiling the fretboard. It is getting darker and darker, which I like. I don't know if you guys know about this, but this is what I use on fretboards. I've never found anything better. It's amazing, especially if you want to naturally darken up your board. It's like the more you use this, the darker your board gets. Over time, it will just darken up and darken up and darken up. It's really good stuff. A little goes a long way. And be sure after you use it to wash your hands, because it will get everywhere. And with this stuff, you do kind of want to treat it a little bit like you would linseed oil. So you wipe it on, wipe it back off, come back after a few minutes and wipe again, because it will start to seep out of the pores. So wipe it on, wipe it off, come back, wipe it off some more. Alright, there's our control plate all mounted up. Had some extra screws that I had bought for Gibson pickguard. They literally said for Gibson pickguard, and they were way too small. So good opportunity to use some of those. They'll do the trick. I just spent 20 damn minutes scraping the Tusk logo off the front of this nut. When you drop this thing on a piece of hard material, it sounds great. It's got a real glassy kind of sound to it, but like the branding, sorry, I'm shaky there, but like the branding, that's just ridiculous. It's a nut. Come on, man. This thing needs tuners. Good thing there's tuners right there. Hip shots. Ghs Strings, as always. And I'm trying 9s out on this because it's a 25.5-inch scale. And as I get older, my little hands are getting crappier. So we're going to try to go with a set of 9s. See how it treats us. Feel like you guys should hear this with me. So this is really the first time this guitar is being played.